Welcome back to World Chronicles, the channel that delves into the darkest chapters of human history. Today, we explore the chilling tale of one of America's most notorious serial killers, Jeffrey Dahmer. Jeffrey Dahmer, born on May 21, 1960, in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, would go on to commit a series of heinous crimes that would shock the world. But who was this man, and what drove him to commit such unspeakable acts? Dahmer's troubled childhood may provide some clues. Growing up, he displayed signs of disturbed behavior, including an obsession with dead animals and a fascination with dissection. As he entered adolescence, his darker impulses began to manifest in more disturbing ways. In the 1980s and early 90s, Dahmer's reign of terror took place in the streets of Milwaukee. His victims were primarily young men whom he lured into his apartment under the guise of companionship. What followed was a gruesome sequence of events that would haunt the city for years to come. Dahmer's modus operandi involved drugging his victims, often with sedatives mixed in their drinks. Once unconscious, he would subject them to acts of torture, murder, and necrophilia. His crimes escalated over time, with each victim's fate more disturbing than the last. The true extent of Dahmer's crimes was uncovered in 1991 when Tracy Edwards, a potential victim who managed to escape, led the police to Dahmer's apartment. What they discovered was a house of horrors, filled with evidence of his gruesome acts. Dahmer's trial in 1992 exposed the world to the chilling details of his crimes. He was charged with 17 murders, but the full extent of his victims may never be known. Despite the overwhelming evidence against him, Dahmer's defense attempted to argue that he was mentally ill. The trial ended with Dahmer being found guilty but insane. He was sentenced to 16 life terms in prison. However, his time behind bars would be short-lived. On November 28, 1994, Dahmer met a grisly end himself when he was murdered by a fellow inmate. His death marked the end of a dark chapter in American history, but the scars he left behind would forever remain. The case of Jeffrey Dahmer serves as a haunting reminder of the depths to which human depravity can sink. It raises difficult questions about the nature of evil and the warning signs that may go unnoticed. By studying these stories, we hope to prevent such tragedies from happening again. Join us next time on World Chronicles as we continue to unravel the mysteries of our past. Remember to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell to stay updated on our latest investigations.